What is going on, guys? This is Miasin. So today I wanted to go over the Yubel engine and kind of figure out if it's really worth playing in your deck, because it's really compact as well. It's really just 3 spells and 2 monsters in the main deck, and in the extra deck you gotta play 1 or 2 copies of Phantom of Yubel. It depends on the amount of space that you got at your disposal. But what it really does is you open with Nightmare Throne, and then you activate it and you destroy Spirit of Yubel from the deck, and then that triggers to summon Yubel, and then you shuffle the Yubel on field and the Spirit of Yubel in your grave, and then summon Phantom of Yubel. Or you can just like link off the Yubel on your field in order to have a little bit more value, because for Phantom of Yubel you gotta shuffle back cards from the hand, field, and or grave into the deck or extra deck. You can technically draw the 2 Yubel monsters and it's still full combo. Now the thing is this engine really worth playing? Well, again, the fact that you can summon a monster that can negate a monster effect from anywhere, it's not really that it negates, but it transforms your opponent's monster effect into your opponent destroys a Yubel monster in their hand or deck or field. And by the way, your opponent in this context is you, because you are your opponent's opponent. You can use this in order to beat a lot of hand shops such as Ash, Nibiru, Veiler, and Droll. Now there are a lot of decks that really want to take advantage of that, and that's again the reason why I'm making this video. So for example, in the Snake Eye deck, this card Nightmare Throne is really good, because not only does it allow you to beat the hand shops, and you got the field spell that's still sitting around on the field, doesn't really do too much, so you can send it with your Snake Eye effects or original Sinful Spell Snake Eye or Diabel Star and stuff like that, so this card always does something. So yeah, I want to say Yubel Snake Eye could definitely be really good until we get the Fiendsmith engine. It is definitely one of the better engines that you can play in Snake Eye. I can make a deck profile and combo video if you guys are interested, but I think people are getting a little tired of Snake Eyes, and I understand. The Voices Voice deck can also utilize the Yubel engine really well, because again, you can beat the hand shops, but also when you draw the Yubel monsters, they're not like all bad. You can still utilize them as ritual material because they're level 10. It's just that they're not light, obviously they're dark, so you can only really use them in tandem with Saphira or the continuous spell, I think, but not the ritual spell. The ritual spell requires you to use light monsters as ritual material, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, in the Despia deck, the Nightmare Throne package can also be very good, because again, you summon Phantom of Yubel and you can negate Ash on Branded Fusion. Exact same concept in the Chimera deck. I mean, you're locked under fusion only with these 2 decks, but Phantom of Yubel just happens to be a fusion, so that's great for you. I'll already kind of explain with, you know, the interaction with Light Swords and Tearlaments. You mail a lot of cards. You can mail the Yubel monsters, you can mail the Strudo, and then you can go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, destroy the field spell, get another field spell, and then just keep playing again and again. So yeah, these 2 decks can also utilize the the Yubel engine really well. And then in the White Forest deck, you can also play the Yubel package, because after you use your Nightmare Throne, it can be your discard fodder for your Asteria and stuff like that. So you're beating hand shops while also having fuel for the White Forest engine. It's kind of correct, honestly. In Infernoid, you also beat a hand shop, so you can negate Ash on your Void Feast, or Ogre on your Void Vanishment, Veiler on your Snake Eye Ash, as yes, Snake Eye Ash is the best Infernoid monster. It is very unfortunate. And if you happen to draw like Infernoid Pair Mace, or you can mail it with one of the Yubels, then you can also go into Phantom of Yubel without necessarily relying on Nightmare Throne, so that's also really nice. And you are also playing Snake Eye cards in the Infernoid deck, obviously, so you can send your Nightmare Throne with your Snake Eye effects or Diabel Star and stuff like that. The Labyrinth deck can also utilize Kuklok and a Absolute King Backjack, but that's a little unrealistic. And honestly, I don't really think you want to play Yubel cards in Labyrinth. Maybe because, you know, some people do play Unchained cards, but, you know, you're always accessing your Unchained cards with your Labyrinth engine because of Yama, Searching Sharvara. That gets you to the trap card, so you don't really need to physically hard draw anything. I don't think this is really worth it in Labyrinth, but I think it's worth it in everything else. And lastly, the DDD deck can also utilize the Yubel package, I think. I don't know if you're like locked under something for the full turn, use like some effects. But yeah, if you can just like use like a Copernicus or a Kepler from the hand and like a Yubel in your hand, and then go like normal summon your 1-card combo, could be nice. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about DDD, so you guys let me know if you think that it would be good in that deck. But I want to say in pretty much everything else here, it would be really nice. Again, not really Labyrinth, because you're not really trying to shuffle back your Kuklok or Backjack. You want to keep them in the grave. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know how you feel about the Yubel engine in the comment section below. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.